Oh, wanted to comment someone's picture. Commented, but I didn't hit send. I just X'd out of it. I don't even know why. Good morning. I think between Monday and Tuesday, I'll get everything downstairs from my room that I'm not keeping here, including my TV. Mm, mm. Hi, Arnie. How are you? Hey, Johannes. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Mm. What is everybody having for breakfast, or had for breakfast, or whatever you're eating at this moment? I'll show you what I started on Twitch last night. Good. Hey, Bridget H, how are you? I have to say Bridget H because there's another Bridget that comes in here. That's good. What, the Twitch? I don't know why so many people's dead set against downloading Twitch. Oh, the Bridget. Oh, okay. That was good. I keep wanting to lean to something and get a snack. I just ate. I had the urge. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. So I need colors for that shirt. That and a yarn, and then we're done. How about this blue? Those breakfast sandwiches are good. But my brother said he'll buy this stuff to make them. That probably would be a little cheaper. The only thing is, we don't have the pan for that size egg. The thing is, um, it tastes so much better already made. All right, so down here, I'll do this one, the dark blue. Hi, Teresa. How are you? And this one will be the lighter blue one, because that's what she ended up with. There's this one woman made sweater pullovers for all her kids, all ages. So when they get cold in the house, they put on a sweater. And during the winter, like when they're out, they'll have that plus a fleece lining in it. And they said, "Mom, they said to her, these sweaters are so nice and warm. You can play outside all day. Can you make me some gloves?" And she made him some gloves like that. Aw, I didn't see she went live. Can you let me know when you do go live? Sorry I missed it yesterday. Aw, Courtney. Um, so we're gonna make some black and some yellow for the Ghost Kitties shirts. Because you can't tell. um, doesn't really matter, I don't think. I think it's this one. One kid in my school said, "Oh yeah," when I said I couldn't remember what my friend went to, he says that he is staying with his grandmother now, and at the end of the school, I think because he was getting hit by his mother, And the grandmother went over there and got him. I think the school called her. Hey, Cindy Lee. Anyway, the grandmother was teaching him how to knit. Some kids were making fun of him at recess. I went, don't make fun of him, please. Oh yeah, today's Sunday. Oh yeah, today's Sunday. Sorry. Oops. So let's do purple. Purple mountain majesty above the frowning plains. Well, one time during the church time, I don't know why, but they had us kids go downstairs with one of the other people that worked for the church. I did not want to go. I didn't know the woman. I felt uneasy, but everything was good. I just stayed off to this table, and she brought over coloring books and crayons, and I stayed to myself. All the other kids was this just listening to the story. This kid came over and said, "Can I color with you?" So it was a bench. So I scooted over, put the crayons in front of him, and he says, "Well, once you're done with that page, maybe we can find a double set, a page there, a page here that we both agree on." So I went, "Yeah, you want to help me with this one?" He said, "The girl's hair is blonde." So we got yellow and colored it. Exactly what I wanted. Because I was doing a tree. Her dress is purple. I guess he couldn't remember which one was purple I showed him. He goes, "Oh, yeah." I went, "Yeah, sometimes we forget what colors, what, you know. On Crazy Pieces, um, Max is colorblind. Now, he received colorblind classes, but he lived so long as a colorblind person, he chose not to use the glasses only because he had to learn all over again, which I don't blame him. Hey, cat lover, how are you? That's good. Just okay. Mm. Hey, Carol, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm even underneath the weather, cat lover. Hope you feel better soon. It's not too cold. I guess we don't need a new septic tank, which is good. They checked it. Should be a little bigger for 4 bedrooms, but most of the time it was just 2 people. You're welcome. Yeah, I skipped one because I didn't want to do a couple pages. Yeah. I'm using Sachu screen for his skin. Why not? Let's have fun with it. Nope. Nope. Just one of each. You're welcome. Have you been here since then? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. See, the foot and the finger will be a different color. It's fluorescent yellow. Right now, I'm using my hoo-hoos. Oh, yesterday I finished the Nutella with a spoon. Mm-hmm. That was good. Hey, 13 people. Good to see ya. Hit the like button, pretty please. Yes. I told this one mother because she says the kids wanted s'mores for breakfast. I'm like, do you have any suggestions? I went, yeah, the fluff cream, yeah. She goes, graham crackers and the Nutella. Oh yeah, I can make a few of those for them. Thank you, Cindy Lee. I know people watch this, right? And- But then after a while, if they don't like or they're bored, they'll hit the dislike button and leave. I'm like, okay, that's your choice. It was just this random name. It's like a name with a whole bunch of numbers at the end. It's weird. not fair. Hold on, guys. Well, where did it go? One time on the bus, we were talking about how Sunday's a day at rest. I went, yeah, but except for people that can't make ends meet, sometimes Sunday is time and a half at their job and they have to work to make ends meet. So they shouldn't always dwell on money. They should dwell on God. I'm like, yeah, but if they can't pay the rent and they're going to be living on the street, they need to work. Everybody needs a day off. I said, yeah, but if Sunday's a time and a half, heck, I would work too. And after that, that's when I decided to work Sundays because that gave just a little extra money. Even my mom said, this is work Sundays, you'll get a good, pretty penny. I went, yep. They were taking a survey. Because if we open on a major holiday like Thanksgiving, Easter, or Christmas, would you work? I went, no. That's a holiday that we should be home with our family, not working. Because they were thinking about opening up on Christmas, but in the afternoon. I went, so many people can watch the kids open the gifts, yeah. But sorry, kids, I can't enjoy it. I can't cook for you because I have to go to work. So what if they don't have a husband and they don't have no family around here? Hmm. I was so upset about that. I know somebody got his wife a little upset, but she understood why after. It was like the 20th. From the 20th to the 23rd, he worked a double because he wanted to get his weekly work done. If he could get that done, he can have um the from the 24th to the 26th off, possibly the 27th. And he did. He got all his work done December 21st because he didn't take no breaks whatsoever. And he got the next week started putting certain things together, so and had everything ready for that week. So he had several days off, and he still got paid for those days too, because he did the work. He actually had until the 28th off. That's how much work he did. He did filing as well, so who would work to help make ends meet, whether it's on a holiday or not? Excuse me. There's this one person, I would never. I'm like, okay. I says, oh, pretend that you can't get your nails done. Oh, well. Pretend your kids are sitting there screaming, I'm hungry. Well, they do that all the time. She was brought up eating once a day, and that's right before bed. Yeah, I would too. I have to explain it to the kids. I don't have kids now, but one time they put me on on Easter. I didn't talk to my boss for 3 weeks. No, not 3 weeks. Sorry, that's over exaggerating. They were like 3 days. She says, Michelle, why aren't you talking to me? I'm like, you put me on Easter. I missed everything. 3 days I didn't talk to her. She did it to me the year after that, and I crossed it off the schedule. I'm like, you know, I don't work on no major holidays. She goes, it's not a major holiday. It's a Sunday, and I told you no, it's Easter. No, it's not. And they pointed to it. She goes, oh, it is. So this guy says, I'll work for you, but make sure you come. I didn't okay it, and so I'm like, I give up. I'm, I'm doing a no call that day. Then would you believe the other assistant manager told her to just let her stay home. She told you a week before you did that schedule, and you says okay, no problem. She goes, well, I'm not redoing that schedule, and says you don't have to just take her off. You have me on. I can't watch my kids open their Easter baskets. The reason why I'm talking about my past is because no one say nothing in the chat. Um, you do what you gotta do to make ends meet for your family. Thank God I never had to when my son was little growing up. Exactly. My friend didn't either. She was going to work on weekends and major holidays and everything until the neighbor says, no, 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 no. Her neighbor always seems to make too much food. So she always came over with containers of food all prepped for like the whole month or maybe the whole week. I could be. One time they had a birthday party, invited them over so they can have a good meal. So that's one thing she didn't really worry about is food because she could always go next door. Sunday dinner, she was always invited over. Yep. Yeah. Well, the girl, her 12th child just moved out. She had actually a deep freezer full of frozen food. So she got her son and his friends to take the whole thing over to her home. So it was all frozen food that she didn't even know what was in there. My was always the breadwinner of the family. She was the mom and dad and worked her, you know what, off for us kids. Yes, your mother was a great one. Is a great one. Yeah, I taught my one time me and my mother was doing that. We had this humongous pan. So I put some chicken in there. I put pork chops in there. And I put a couple steaks in there too, put it in the oven. It cooked very fine. Actually, no, I didn't mix them. The first batch was nothing but chicken, so I put them on a cookie sheet to cool it off. Of course, I had to wash the pan. Then I put all the pork chops. I cooked, yep, steaks. Everything was cooked. The only thing I didn't cook ahead of time was the hot dogs, but the burger patties I did cook ahead of time. I did not cook them all the way through though. So, and that was so much easier. Especially the burger patties. She let them cool completely, put each one in its own Ziploc bag, and there you go. Yeah. I eat well. I just don't stay hungry for long. You baked a dozen eggs in the oven? Ooh. One time I found out what it was after, but I did a whole bunch of home fries I had left over. Um, what else did I do? I cut up a whole bunch of ham. I had scallions and stuff like that. Seasoning, um, scrambled eggs. Oh yeah, and I mixed it all together. Not scrambled eggs, just I mixed all the eggs together. I beat it, all the seasoning. I put it in this bacon pan. I found out that's a frittata. I'm like, oh, I made that. My mom says, "What's a frittata?" It's an omelet you make in the oven. Oh, okay. That I make all the time. Nope, I don't. It's really good. Peppers, onions, you name it, I put it in it. Yeah, they're okay. I'd rather have over hard eggs myself. I put up a video yesterday, and obviously I said some wrong words, and some people got mad about it. But so I reworded it, and still people don't like it. But oh well. But I won't stand for no name calling anymore, because I found myself doing it, and it was not right. All right. I won't stand for it, no matter if you're a mod or not. I'm not gonna stand for it. So I'll just delete the comment. And if I keep have to deleting the comment, then I'll talk to you about it. So if you see me remove your comment, you say, okay, I'm sorry. What did I say wrong and stuff like that. Well, you got to add the flavor, Andrea, like salt, pepper, hot pepper. One time we had sausage and bacon. I cooked all of that, put it on the platter. Then I did all the scrambled eggs and that. So, that was good. Yes, cheese too. Yeah, on the frittata, I would mix some um eggs with cheese. Then in the frittata, I would poke holes in it when it was all just about done. I would pour it over, and it went in the holes and everything, and the cheese went everywhere. Don't cook them as long. Yeah, there's different ways you can cook them. I like them a little bit on the dry side, but moist. My dad liked them on the moist side. So I cooked it how I did not like it for him. And then he tells people that I don't cook right. And I just look at him. Then why do you make me cook all the time? Add sausage. Yeah. You slice up a 1 or 2 links and you cook that up pretty good in a pan with that flavoring in it, and you add the scrambled eggs with it. Oh, like I did one time sausage. It was Italian sausage was left over from the night before. I think went in to sit with my dad for a little bit. So you're gonna do your 10 o'clock? I'm like, probably sooner, but what do I have for breakfast? I'm like, there's that sausage left over. There's 3 of them. You can have all 3 of them. I'm like, ooh, yeah, thank you. I'm like, are you sure? And when he goes, yeah. So I sliced all 3 of those sausages up, heated them up in the pan, scrambled 2 eggs with that. That was good. That was a lot of sausage, but that was good. That filled me up because the sausage made my stomach loopity, gassy. Okay, enough talk. Let's color. Like people don't want to hear me color. I mean, people don't want to hear me complain because people left. It's funny how I watch some Christmas morning gift opening, and then there's 2 siblings. Let's say it's 2 sisters. There's one channel, I can't remember the channel's name, but they haven't uploaded in a while. Um, if the younger one got one, and the older sister says, no, when the older sister got one, says the younger sister says, "I hope I got that too." They liked getting the same stuff. It's so cute. But the oldest one always got clothes. But I think that's what she liked. I'm still here picking up in the breezeway and getting stuff in the garage. Oh yeah. I haven't heard that term in such a long time. Breezeway. Mm. You know that really big bag of M&Ms that cost like $10 or $20? Oh, the peanut ones. Those. Mm-hmm. I'll get it, but you know what? I'll be afraid I might just eat it all too soon, too fast. No, I'm not asking for it. What is it? I think it's where you enter a house and you put a coat up or something like that. Arnie, can you explain what a breezeway is? Pretty please. I think that's what it was. The room basically between the house and garage. It's usually open, but ours was closed in years ago. Okay. I think my meme called the breezeway at when you come into the house. Right at the door. She called that a breezeway when it wasn't. So I'm like, where's the breezeway? She was, I'm sorry, in the doorway. All right. Oh, all right. I guess they also call them mud rooms where you put your shoes from outside. Mm-hmm. I think I'll have one of those in my house. No shoes beyond this point. I hope we have one. I know people that has that rule. Bring your house slippers because you're not going to wear my shoes in my house. Um, my mom asked the neighbor to watch me until my dad got home. It was kind of chilly outside. My mom was so mad. She wouldn't let me in the house. Well, she did, but once my mother left us, you're gonna sit outside because you don't have your slippers on. And you're not gonna wear those shoes in my house. I went, I'll take off my shoes. No, sit on the front step. But it's cold outside. Oh well. She wouldn't let me in. Get this. She went out for pizza with her daughter, and finally my father came home. This is, oh, you're outside waiting for me? She says they left. Like, why would they leave and leave you here by yourself? I just don't bring me here no more. I can stay by myself inside the house and be safe. I wanted to clean out the garage before I get cold. If it gets cold and plus makes room for things that can go out in the garage. Yeah, exactly. I think my sister, my brother had an appointment somewhere or had something to do. And this good woman offered to take me for the day. But she was so mean about it, as if to say, "Oh, I changed my mind. Get out of here." So my dad says, "Well, if it happens, just put the TV on for her. Give her coloring books and crayons, some crackers, and a glass of milk on the counter, and she'll be fine." Yep, happened another time. I was only alone an hour. I was like, what, 6? Cartoons was on. I just sat there, was watching it, wrapped up in my blanket and my pillow, just sitting there watching. Everything was locked. My mom had trouble unlocking the door. Why didn't you open it? Says, you told me not to answer it. Oh, so that's a lantern. You're lucky. I almost colored the whole thing black. Yellow, green. No, yellow, gray. Yeah, it was only one other time. I can't remember what they had to do. And they knew I'll be very antsy just sitting there with nothing to do. So they said, we'll be right back, Michelle. I went, okay. My dad got my blanket. Tucked me around. I couldn't move. And put a kids channel on. If I remember correctly, I fell asleep. Woke up in my bed the next morning. No, I woke up in my bed before supper. What did I say the next morning? That wasn't right. Another neighbor says, I'll take care of her so she doesn't have to be alone. She goes, no, she won't go with another babysitter because someone else made her sit outside and then left her alone. So no, she won't go with anybody. She goes, I would never do that to her. And my dad said, come on, Michelle. We found a decent person. And the reason why my dad wasn't home that day when that lady left me, is because he had to work overtime. He even told my mom, I don't know what to do with Michelle. She goes, we'll find a way. Then that's when that lady offered to take me for I think she thought it was only going to be 10, 20 minutes. Then went after an hour, she put me outside, and then they left for pizza. I'm like, can't I go with you? No. You got money? I'm like, oh my gosh. I was so tempted to go home because I knew the door was unlocked. I should have just went home. Yeah, she was. She got told off by her husband, too. She was meeting him there at the pizza place. Yep. You don't leave a child behind. I heard him yelling at her. Because I said to my dad, says, can I sit out front? She says, yeah, why not? So I got my coloring book and crayons and a doll. Me and my doll colored for a while, and I heard him yell. He ran over. I said, Michelle, get up for a sec. And he gave me a hug. I am so sorry for what my wife did. I went, that's her, not you. It is cruel. She got it. She got what for? And I wouldn't look at it. I did not forgive her. I would not forgive her. Until my dad says, well, it's always time for forgiveness. I went, no. No, my sister and brother was going to a sleepover. My mom got talking, and she felt horrible about it as well. That's why she left me there, because I was going to be right back. And that day I stayed home because I had a fever. I says, Mom, next time just put me in my bed and leave me there. I don't know. Her husband says, why didn't you just bring her with you? What is wrong with you? Or tell me I'm going to be late. I got Michelle. Oh, one time the husband said I'll watch her and she'll stay with me. And I did. I stayed with him and went with him on his errands. This is my neighbor's daughter. I adopted her for the day. I'm like, what? I'm like, huh? Hey, Izzy, Dizzy, Izzy. And all the kitties scratch and bite off your danglers. Well, don't pick them up. They're not mean kitties. They just don't want to be picked up like that. I know, Arnie. Just take a break. I remember one time I worked for hours cleaning my room. It was in the middle of the night because I could not sleep whatsoever. And at 6 a.m., I finished. Never did that again because I was so tired. My whole body hurt. I laid in my bed all day. I'm like, ah. So my mom got some painkillers for me because my body hurt. Like, oh, I guess I'm using 124 for the butterflies. I meant to grab a purple. That's okay. I I bet they're gonna be just as cute. Yeah, me either. One time I didn't sleep for almost 2 weeks. And so my boss says, okay, I didn't, because I told her I didn't sleep for almost 2 weeks. And she goes, why didn't you tell me? I said it the other day. She goes, yeah, right. She goes, I must have been in a bitchy mood. I'm so sorry. Tomorrow, call me, let me know if you sleep or not. And that I did not sleep. She goes, okay, you're sick. You can stay home. I don't even know why I couldn't sleep for 2 weeks. I just literally laid there and was not tired for a week. And all of a sudden, I had 3 days off, and clunk, I passed out. And my boyfriend was trying to get me up to do the work in the house. And his mother says, will you leave her alone? She didn't sleep for 2 weeks and she's finally sleeping. She has to do housework. Just let her get caught up for a few days with her sleep. What the heck is wrong with you? So the rest of it, I think, just like a natural color. A basic butterfly. These butterflies are going to be in the movie. How I got my color.
They fell in a bag.
Thank you.
I got one for me too.
Cindy Lee, I got some too. Well, haha, I got mega stuff. Because she's having and Oreos and milk for breakfast.
Okay.
Sometimes she cooks, sometimes her husband cooks, but today she doesn't want to cook.
What I found was this. They have that with rice or something.
Yeah, with the rice, just mix it with the rice with all the juice. I don't know if you want corn with it or we can't because we don't think we have corn.
Huh?
I don't think we have corn, but we can
Well,
mix.
why'd you ask about corn?
Hopefully, we don't have that too much cauliflower because I'll cook that up and put it outside for the animals. Have them. Cindy Lee. Cindy Lee. Cindy Lee. Ooh. Hey, they chipped me a cookie. They did. They did. Someone at the plant wanted a cookie. Hey, it's okay. Yeah, you know what? They're probably one short. That's fine. Mm. Just like fruit by the foot. Once in a great while, you'll see two in one package. My mom explained they were probably out of the packaging, so they put two in one. Come on. Come on, cat lover. Good thing about these, I don't eat that much at once. Num 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 num. After we move, we're gonna, you know, eat better. Mm, it's so good. I needed something today. He knew it. My brother always knows when I need num nums. Mm, mm, mm. He does. One time I had such a bad day. I just felt aggravated, and I think he got me Snickers in the chocolate bar. I'm like, how did you know? How did you know? This is why. This is my. This is what cures the bitchiness out of anybody, or grumpiness. I told this one woman, says, "What's wrong?" Says she's just so grumpy. Get her a Snickers bar and a Coca-Cola. Trust me, it has to be those two. Okay. So she paid for it right away. Gave it to her. The daughter says, the mother says, "Don't eat the whole thing." She goes, "Okay." She took a couple bites, gave it back to her mother, and drank some soda, and she was good to go. And the mother says, "See, your bitchiness went away." She was like maybe 5. It says, "Oh, you swore." And then the mother says, "Yeah, but that's not a. You know what I mean by that? You mean the way how you get?" Let's find a good color for. Then I get a head rush. Yeah, that looks good. 148. Oh, here it is. I found out, if you want to know if a mushroom's bad for you or good for you, and you see them out in the wild, you break this off of that. And if underneath turns black right away, you know it's not a good mushroom. A little house in the prairie, they used to go searching for them. 129. Oh, yeah, an instant head rush for too. Oh, really? Yeah, you break the stem off of that, and the underside will turn black, and it's like instant. Just try it. Because this one woman had mushrooms on the tree and was wondering if they were good or bad. Yeah, well, yeah, but some people are lucky enough to have them grow in their yard. We have to have bottled water. Our well is contaminated. But when we make coffee, I don't think it's a big deal because the water does get boiled. Something dark. Yeah, 161. Some of these colors I have not used yet, so this is not technically a brown. Here we go. Thank you. All right, cat lover, take care, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. You know what? I am gonna go now. I'll try to come back later. So love, don't judge.